Unveiling Hidden History. Top 10 Untaught Facts That Schools Ignore. Back truth seekers in another exciting episode of Unveiling Hidden History. Top 10 Untaught Facts That Schools Ignore. And today we'll discuss about another 5 facts. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never missed any episode of The Dark Side of Technology Part 2. 6. The world's oldest known prescription is an ancient Sumerian clay tablet from around 2100 BC, detailing a recipe for a healing salve. Certainly. The world's oldest known prescription is an ancient Sumerian clay tablet dating back to around 2100 BC. This remarkable artifact provides insights into the medical practices of the time and offers a glimpse into the knowledge of ancient healers. The prescription is essentially a recipe for a healing salve, showcasing the ancient Sumerians' understanding of medicinal plants and their therapeutic properties. Some points about this ancient prescription include: 1. Historical significance. This clay tablet is a testament to the advanced medical knowledge possessed by the Sumerians, who were among the earliest civilizations in Mesopotamia. 2. Ingredients and instructions. The prescription details a mixture of various ingredients, including plants, minerals, and possibly animal products. The specific ingredients and their proportions were carefully recorded, highlighting the importance of accuracy in medicinal preparations. 3. Cuneiform script. The prescription is written in cuneiform script, one of the earliest known forms of writing. This script was commonly used by the Sumerians for various purposes, including recording medical knowledge. 4. Healing salve. The prescription appears to be a remedy for treating wounds or skin ailments, suggesting that the ancient Sumerians were already practicing basic wound care and herbal medicine. 5. Ancient medicinal knowledge. The tablet's contents demonstrate the Sumerians' understanding of the therapeutic properties of different substances. While some of the ingredients may seem unusual to us today, they reflect the available resources and materials in that era. 6. Evidence of expertise. The existence of such detailed prescriptions indicates the presence of skilled medical practitioners in ancient Sumerian society. These individuals likely held specialized knowledge and played a vital role in their communities. 7. Legacy of medical practices. This ancient prescription highlights the continuity and evolution of medical practices throughout history. It serves as a link between ancient healing methods and the medical knowledge that followed in subsequent civilizations. 8. Archaeological discovery. The tablet was likely discovered during archaeological excavations in the region where Sumerian civilization flourished. Such discoveries provide invaluable insights into the lives, beliefs, and practices of ancient cultures. 9. Historical context. The Sumerians were pioneers in various fields, including agriculture, architecture, and governance. Their medical practices were an integral part of their culture and were influenced by their religious and societal beliefs. In summary, the ancient Sumerian clay tablet containing the world's oldest known prescription is a remarkable artifact that sheds light on the medical practices of one of the earliest civilizations. It showcases the Sumerians' expertise in preparing medicinal remedies, their use of plant-based treatments, and their contributions to the field of ancient medicine. 7. The first recorded use of "OMG, oh my God" dates back to 1917 in a letter from British Admiral John Arbuthnot Fisher. Certainly. The first recorded use of the acronym OMG, which stands for "Oh my God," dates back to 1917 and is attributed to British Admiral John Arbuthnot Fisher. This historical tidbit provides an interesting glimpse into the evolution of language and communication, particularly in the context of written correspondence. Here are some points to consider. 1. Origin and context. In 1917, Admiral John Arbuthnot Fisher, who was known for his influential role in modernizing the British Royal Navy, used the acronym OMG in a letter. The acronym was used in its literal sense to express surprise or disbelief. 2. Language evolution. The use of acronyms and initialisms like OMG demonstrates the evolution of language to accommodate the demands of modern communication. As technology advanced, people sought ways to convey thoughts and emotions succinctly, leading to the rise of abbreviations and acronyms in written correspondence. 3. Historical documentation. The fact that this early usage of OMG was captured in a letter underscores the significance of historical documents in tracing the development of language and linguistic trends over time. 4. Informal language. The use of acronyms like OMG reflects the casual and informal nature of written communication. These shorthand expressions often find their roots in spoken language and gradually make their way into written text. 5. Digital communication. The prevalence of acronyms and abbreviations has significantly increased in the digital age, especially with the advent of text messaging, social media, and online communication platforms. OMG is now a widely recognized and frequently used expression in various contexts. 6. Cultural impact. The usage of OMG in Admiral Fisher's letter might not have held the same cultural weight as it does today. Over the years, the phrase has become deeply embedded in modern pop culture, often used to convey astonishment, excitement, or even sarcasm. 7. Language adaptation. Language is constantly evolving, and new words, phrases, and expressions enter the lexicon regularly. OMG is an example of how language adapts to societal changes and technological advancements. 8. Internet and abbreviations. The rise of the internet and digital communication platforms has given rise to a plethora of new acronyms and abbreviations. These shortcuts streamline communication and allow people to convey complex ideas with minimal characters. 9. Language play. The use of acronyms and abbreviations like OMG can also serve as a form of language play, where individuals play with words and expressions to create new meanings or emphasize their emotions. In conclusion, the first recorded use of OMG by British Admiral John Arbuthnot Fisher in 1917 offers a fascinating insight into the evolution of language and communication. This historical instance showcases how language adapts to societal changes and technological advancements while underscoring the enduring human need to express emotions and thoughts succinctly. 8. Marie Curie's notebooks are still radioactive due to her extensive research with radium and polonium. Marie Curie, a pioneering scientist known for her groundbreaking research in radioactivity, conducted extensive studies with radium and polonium. Her notebooks, which contain detailed records of her experiments and findings, are still radioactive to this day due to the high levels of radiation exposure she endured during her work. Curie's work laid the foundation for our understanding of radioactivity and its implications for various fields, including medicine and nuclear physics. Here are some key points about Marie Curie's radioactive notebooks. 1. Early life and education. Marie Curie was born in Warsaw, Poland, in 1867. She moved to Paris to pursue higher education and became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. She won 2 Nobel Prizes, one in physics, 1903, and another in chemistry, 1911. 2. Pioneering radioactivity research. Marie Curie's research with her husband Pierre Curie focused on radioactivity. They discovered 2 new elements, polonium and radium, and coined the term radioactivity to describe the emission of particles and energy from unstable atomic nuclei. 3. Intensive lab work. Curie's research involved countless hours in the laboratory, where she meticulously recorded her experiments, observations, and calculations in her notebooks. 4. Unaware of radiation hazards. During Curie's time, the harmful effects of radiation exposure were not well understood. She and her colleagues often worked with radioactive materials without proper protective measures, leading to significant radiation exposure. 5. Radiation exposure and health risks. Curie's long-term exposure to radiation took a toll on her health. She suffered from health issues such as anemia, chronic fatigue, and ultimately died in 1934 from aplastic anemia, a condition believed to be related to her prolonged exposure to radiation. 6. Legacy of her work. Despite the risks she faced, Marie Curie's contributions were invaluable. Her research laid the groundwork for advancements in fields like medical imaging, cancer treatment, and nuclear physics. 7. Radiation emanation from notebooks. Curie's notebooks contain traces of radioactive elements, primarily due to her hands-on work with radium and polonium. Over the years, these notebooks have become artifacts of scientific history, and researchers handling them must take precautions to minimize radiation exposure. 8. Preservation challenges. The preservation of Curie's notebooks poses a unique challenge due to their radioactive nature. Special storage conditions and handling protocols are necessary to ensure the safety of those who come into contact with them. In summary, Marie Curie's notebooks remain radioactive due to her extensive research with radium and polonium. These notebooks are a testament to her dedication to scientific exploration, even in the face of significant personal risks. Her legacy continues to inspire scientists and researchers around the world. 9. Ancient Egyptians used honey as a natural antibiotic and even used it in wound treatment. Certainly, the ancient Egyptians utilized honey as a natural antibiotic and incorporated it into wound treatment practices. Here's an in-depth exploration of this fascinating historical aspect. 1. Historical context. The ancient Egyptians are renowned for their advanced medical knowledge and practices. They developed a comprehensive understanding of various natural substances and their therapeutic properties. 2. Honey as a sacred substance. Honey held a significant cultural and religious importance in ancient Egyptian society. It was considered a sacred substance and was often used in rituals, offerings, and as an ingredient in various concoctions. 3. Medical applications of honey. Antibacterial properties. Honey's natural antibacterial properties stem from its low water content and high sugar concentration, which create an environment that inhibits the growth of microorganisms. Wound healing. Honey was used topically to treat wounds and infections. It was applied directly to wounds to help cleanse, soothe, and promote healing. Its viscous consistency created a protective barrier over the wound. Anti-inflammatory effects. The anti-inflammatory qualities of honey contributed to reducing swelling and pain associated with wounds and infections. Ointments and poultices. Honey was often combined with other natural substances like herbs, resins, and plant extracts to create ointments and poultices for various medical purposes. 4. Evidence of usage. Historical records and artifacts provide evidence of the ancient Egyptians' use of honey for medicinal purposes. Texts such as the Ebers Papyrus, an ancient Egyptian medical document, contain references to honey-based remedies and treatments. 5. Symbolism and healing. Honey's symbolic significance in ancient Egyptian culture went beyond its medicinal properties. It was associated with rejuvenation, protection, and preservation of life, making it a fitting component for healing practices. 10. In the 17th century, tulip bulbs were so valuable in the Netherlands that they were used as a form of currency during a speculative tulip mania bubble. Certainly, the phenomenon known as tulip mania in the 17th century Netherlands was a captivating episode in economic history, marked by the extraordinary value assigned to tulip bulbs and their use as a form of currency. Here's an in-depth exploration of this intriguing historical event. 1. Historical context. The tulip mania occurred during the Dutch Golden Age, a period of economic prosperity and cultural flourishing in the Netherlands during the 17th century. 2. Introduction of tulips to Europe. Tulips were introduced to Europe from the Ottoman Empire in the mid-16th century and quickly gained popularity for their vibrant colors and unique shapes. They became a symbol of luxury and refinement. 3. Tulip bulb rarity. Tulips, particularly certain exotic varieties, were relatively rare and took years to grow from bulbs to fully blooming flowers. This scarcity contributed to their allure and the perception of high value. 4. Tulip trade and speculation. The Dutch tulip trade expanded rapidly, and by the early 17th century, speculative trading in tulip bulbs began. Traders and investors engaged in buying and selling tulip contracts, often before the bulbs even bloomed. 5. Rapid price increases. The demand for tulip bulbs surged, leading to dramatic price increases. Tulip bulb prices reached exorbitant levels, with some rare bulbs reportedly being sold for the equivalent of a small fortune. 6. Formation of tulip marketplaces. Special marketplaces called bourses emerged to facilitate the trading of tulip bulbs. These bourses resembled modern-day stock exchanges, where contracts for future delivery of tulip bulbs were bought and sold. 7. Use of tulip bulbs as currency. As the speculative bubble intensified, tulip bulbs began to be used as a form of currency, allowing people to buy goods, services, and even real estate using contracts for future tulip deliveries. 8. Peak of the bubble. The peak of tulip mania is generally considered to be in early 1637. During this time, the prices of tulip bulbs had reached astronomical levels, often exceeding the annual income of skilled workers. 9. Bursting of the bubble. The speculative frenzy could not be sustained indefinitely. In February 1637, doubts about the sustainability of the tulip market triggered a panic. As investors rushed to sell their tulip contracts, prices plummeted. 10. Economic fallout. The sudden crash of the tulip market led to significant financial losses for many investors, traders, and speculators. The Dutch economy was impacted, and trust in the speculative markets was severely shaken. Remember, these facts might not make it into traditional history lessons, but they offer intriguing insights into the past. In summary, the tulip mania of the 17th century Netherlands stands as a remarkable episode in economic history, where tulip bulbs briefly assumed extraordinary value and were even used as a form of currency. This event continues to be studied as a case study in market psychology and speculative behavior. This is the end of the series, Unveiling Hidden History, Top 10 Untaught Facts That Schools Ignore, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never missed any episode of the dark side of technology.